I forgot to take you guys around the truck. I just threw away my trash and then went into the store to get a drink, and I forgot to bring you along. So I didn't film anything. So this is the intro. Roll the music!
So a couple days ago, or I should say a couple videos ago, it's literally probably been a couple weeks at this point, but a couple videos ago, I was talking about aging factoring invoices, and I just wanted to kind of show you guys what that looks like since we're at a month now for that TQL load since it's been submitted for factoring. Okie dokie. So this is the dashboard on the factoring company's website. You can see this load that we did for TQL. It paid $3,400. We paid them $67.66 out of that to factor the load. Someone had made a comment on the video where I was talking about this load when we first booked it and that we were going to be factoring it. They didn't understand why owner-operators factor. There's multiple reasons why people do factor. Some people factor because they don't have the cash reserves. We do have the cash reserves, but for the fee that we pay, to me, since we only honestly probably will be factoring less than 5% of our loads over the course of a year, since we do most of our work through Mercer, I would just rather pay the factoring company, have the ease of doing credit checks, have them do the invoicing, and get the payment, you know, the next day. So it's easier for me. So it's just, we don't need to factor to run business. I'm being lazy, guys. Okay. I'm being lazy. But some guys, they do factor because they really need those payments quickly. Those are the guys I would caution, to really get on these dashboards though, and take a look at these and watch as these invoices age. So this load was submitted for factoring on 5/10. Today is the 26th of May. So we're in the 1 to 30 day aging right now. TQL, I believe they pay in 30 days. So we're not quite there yet. But if they did not pay and it went over that 30-day mark, you're going to see it here. When you get to here, though, this over 90 days, that's when you got to worry that your factoring company is going to charge you back on that invoice. So the point of where I'd really start getting concerned and start calling these brokers, it's going to be right here at this 46 to 60 days. And that's where you're going to want to start calling them to collect payment. And the factoring company is also going to be calling them to collect payment. But like I said, it's your line on the, or your line on the butt. It's your butt on the line. So you got to log in on this. You got to check this out and see where you're at on these things. So there's a lot of things to factor when you're factoring. I'm funny. I think I'm funny. I'm funny.
What's up, guys? We're here in Oakland. Gonna get unloaded here as soon as that guy pulls out. This place is it's busy. That's what it is. It's kind of tight too. Getting off the highway was fun because all these guys would back up at the light to turn left on the very short left turn lane, and I couldn't get around them, and they would sit there in oncoming traffic like in the middle of the intersection, and I had to basically whip around them. Good thing I have a dump valve and I was able to clear it. Now getting in here was pretty tight too. The driveway was just like inches. That's Oakland though. You just got to be ready for it. Anyway, we're all untied, as you can see in the mirror. And this guy's gonna pull out, and then we're gonna take his spot, and then they're gonna start offloading us, and I think we're gonna go home. Yep. What a weird spot to get unloaded in, I guess. I was gonna call it dumb, but I'm not trying to be Mr. Negative. Oh, awesome. I ripped my mud flap. That's great. I wonder where that happened. Rest in peace. I'll fix it to get home with it. But I ripped it over there on that freaking cone. I must have clipped it because it's so damn tight backing in over here. Can't see a damn thing. So we're gonna fix it and put it back on real quick. Good as new, except for that little guy. We'll put that one in when we get home. But yeah, she's good. She's good to roll. Look at that. Look at that. Let's go home. And I hate going through Tracy. Just because there's like 2 cops on the shoulder, everybody has to literally come to a stop. Anyway, I want to talk about numbers. So, we went to Montana, Missoula. We actually got $5.50 a mile to go there. And that was 908 miles. So if you do the math, that's $5,000 bucks. That was paid miles. I'm not figuring my deadhead because that's what it paid. The load paid $5,000. I'll go over all the miles that we have included on this at the end. Then our load from Montana to La Pine, Oregon was like 630 miles. That ended up paying, man, I don't know how much that was per mile. I want to say it was under $3. I want to say it was like 270 something. But it's all about averages here. So 270 a mile. It was like 1715 on the miles. I mean 1715 on a rate. Miles is like 630. Then from La Pine we bounced over to Eugene, Oregon, and we loaded back by Eugene. It was called Noti or Naughty, Oregon, or Noti, however you pronounce that. We went to Oakland. That paid 23. I believe it paid, 20, yeah. So our whole loop was $9,000 gross, obviously. Pretty good. Pretty good considering the rates right now. That was $3.90 a mile for all our miles. That's including my deadhead miles and everything. I'm off my odometer. $3.90 a mile in today's market is not bad. And I'm not talking about those loads that are paying $20 a mile on 2 miles, because that doesn't matter. That's not a load you can live off of. I don't care what you do or don't do. You're not making money on that. So $3.90 a mile on 2,400 or 2,350 miles or whatever it was. Yeah, 2,350 miles, just under 2,350. That's pretty good. So I think like after fuel and all that stuff, it took like 64 or 60. I'm sorry, not 64. 6,700 to us. I'll take that all day long. Left Sunday morning. It's Thursday early afternoon, and we'll be home here in about half an hour if these chicks in this freaking Nissan Sentra get out of my way. But they won't. So no, I'm not mad. No, I'm not having a fit. I just want to go get some quesadilla tacos at the taco truck before they run out. And of course, Tracy, it's noon and they have to have all this stupid traffic. There's no exits here, none whatsoever, but everybody has to back up. Why? That's Tracy. I don't know. Whoever lives in Tracy, tell me why you guys have to do this. Or don't tell me. I don't care. I've driven through here enough to know it sucks. So yeah, I'm happy with that. Alice is trying to book me a load up for Tuesday already. We'll see if it happens, because brokers be playing games on it. First they wanted us to take it, now they're playing games. But yeah, talk to me about $5 a mile on loads that are, I don't know, at least 500 miles. Because to me, $5 a mile or $10 a mile on 20 miles ain't that impressive. I don't care. Those are here everywhere. I could do loads between Sacramento and Stockton that pay $10 a mile too. But is it worth it? Hell no, it's not worth it. You got more time and energy wrapped up into it just so you can look good for YouTube. YouTube truckers. I don't do that. I truck first, YouTube second. And I don't care what people think. Catch you guys when we get home.
that'd be me watering my sand. Anyhow, I apologize for the wind. It's always windy. Windy. It's always windy here in California where we live. It actually feels pretty good today. It was a hot one yesterday. It was over 100. Anyway, so earlier I called on a load for Martin, loading for Tuesday, going to Utah. It was an over width load. It was posted at $37.50. So I called the broker, got the specs on it. It was 11 foot wide. Called the permitting company to see what the permits would run us. It was $202 for the permits for the 3 states plus their fee. The state permits were less than $100 for all of them, so their fee was like $120 or something like that. But called the broker back, said, hey, can you do 43 on it? He says, oh, I could do 4. Said, all right, let's go ahead and do it. He says, all right. And he said, you know, it picks up on Tuesday. I said, yeah, I know. And I said, is it an appointment or show up whenever? He says, you know, let me check on that. I don't know. He's like, actually, you know what? Let me make sure this load's still good. So hold on a minute. So he puts me on hold for about, I don't know, 2 minutes or so, 3 minutes. Comes back and says, oh, so our well, there's 4 loads and our in-house trucks covered 3 of them, and the 4th one we think the customer actually covered. Okay, well, call me back when you find out, let me know, or send me an email or whatever. So he sends me an email about 10 minutes later. They're all covered. All right, that's cool. So thought we had a decent load. Wasn't meant to be. It's all right. We'll look again tomorrow, and if I don't see anything tomorrow for next week, then we'll hit it hard next week, or maybe we won't. I don't know. That's the suspense and joy of trucking. So I'm gonna get back here to watering my sand, which I swear to you guys, it's got gold in it. It's like so shimmery and golden, and I don't know if it'll capture on camera, but I'll try to show you guys. But I don't know. Finished watering this. Me and Martin are gonna go get some birria tacos. I can't wait. Those are delicious. Quesadilla. And he gonna work on the truck, but he should be home here any minute. Haven't seen him for days. It's been days. So happy he's coming home. That's it. That's all I got. That's what I did today. I factored a load, and I tried to book a load, and it did not happen. That's trucking.
And just like that, we're home. But I don't think anybody cares because nobody came up. No, whatever.
So some of you were so kind to point out to us that Fancy has a sunburn going on. Yeah, we've known. Again, 2009 truck, over 1 million miles. She ain't perfect, but if you disregard that part, she looks pretty darn good.
Well, it's still at W9. W9. All right.
Martin, isn't it a holiday weekend?
It is. It's Sunday.
Yeah, why aren't we over at the lake on our boat?
Because we haul more than 1 load a week, so we can't afford a boat. So I spoke too soon. The electrical problems that I've been having with the things flashing, and yeah, the 7-way was dirty. I cleaned that out, but then it got worse. And just this week it started getting really bad. So basically, I narrowed it all down. So what's going on is that my trailer ABS comes on with my 4-ways. Like, they'll just illuminate, you know, they'll just stay on full time, and not like, you know, long term. They'll go out in like a second or two, but it's just annoying. Sometimes my dash lights will blink too, like my lights are turned on and stuff, and it's always trailer ABS. So I went in there, I looked at everything. I see no issues with the trailer at all. All the connectors are good. There's no wires rubbing on anything. So I figured it out, that it's in this newish cord. When we bought these airlines, this cord came with them, and it's the cord. The cord is bad. There's a bunch of loose crap in there. The pins inside the plug are loose, and I swapped it with a known cord that's good that I have, and no issues. So we're gonna undo this plastic sheathing, and we're gonna braid these lines up, and then we're gonna use that black cord, so our problems can go away, so we can haul them $5 a mile loads and go further than 200 miles from the house without problems. Then I got a tire that's leaking on the truck, so I gotta fix that. And I still have to kind of fix my mud flap a little bit, but that should be all right. Shouldn't be too bad. Today should be family day, but this is what happens when you run a business. I want to provide for my wife and kids too, but in turn, I don't have enough money to go pay someone to do this, nor do I trust them. So guess what? I'm gonna do it myself.
Hey, guess what? Your wife and kids are okay with it.
I'm glad, because sometimes I feel pressured.
No, we're all good.
But tomorrow's family day.
Yeah.
Tomorrow we're going riding our bikes.
Yeah, we're going to take the quads out to Nevada. We're going to go in the desert. We're going to do some Nevada quadding and trails.
Yes, quadding and trails. we're gonna take our boat. And
We don't own a boat.
we don't own a boat.
We don't own a boat.
Bust out another 1,000. That's what boat stands for. We ain't got that YouTube money.
Working. I help you do things.
And you're easy on the eyes. And you like fat guys.
I love fat guys.
Perfect for me. There you go.
So here we go. It looks pretty good, guys. Check it out.
A little bit twisty because this cord is still, you know, twisty. But hey, it saves us money for now.
Watch for the FMCSA. Is that compliant comments?
Hey, man, it's a black cord. It's not ABS.
Yeah.
It works. That's all that matters.
Give us a ticket. Send us a ticket. Whatever.
Yeah. I gotta look at this tire real quick. Wow. 40 PSI. 145.
What's it supposed to be?
Like 105.
Well, that's pretty dang low. That's not cool at all. Drinking this beer. Because it's a holiday weekend. And I'm at home.
What's the problem? I don't see anything in this tire.
It's probably on the very bottom. Can back up a little bit.
Right here. Look. See that?
I do see that.
That's the very slow leak we got going on.
There we are.
Oh yeah, there's a nail in it. It's just the head's gone. Right there.
Where?
Right there. See where the bubble's coming out? You see the top of the nail?
Yep.
We're gonna
That's so weird.
We're gonna fix that real quick.
Are ya?
Yeah, I got my tire pads again.
Good deal. Yeah, I'm littering. Thank the wind for that.
Big boy, look at this. Jesus.
Congratulations, the tire just gave birth to a really big nail.
Yeah.
That's huge.
That's not even a nail. There it goes.
Aha. I like how it's so conveniently angled too to go right in there.
Oh yeah, and you know, I was laying flat on the ground. It wasn't like sticking up. It just picked itself up and shoved itself in.
Pretty much.
It happened in Montana somewhere. I would imagine it was that job site where
Probably.
they dropped the crap off my trailer.
These airlines are so worth the money though. We've used this, what, like probably about a dozen times now, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Just
It's a lifesaver out on the road, and it really is.
It
If
is.
you don't have one, definitely get one. What I watch for the chuck though, make sure you got a straight chuck over here and then an angled one, because this will pump your tire going this way, but you won't be able to pump that one if these are both angled. And a lot of them both are angled, so you make sure you got the one that's got the straight chuck and an angle, because then you won't be able to get in and air up your inside tire if you don't have a straight chuck.
We got this one on Amazon, right?
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah. So I'll go ahead and I'll put the link down below in our description box for you guys. And if you don't have one of these, definitely get one.
Man, they're not expensive at all. 105 pounds of air in it. Let's see if our leak's gone. I say so. Good to go. Good to go. Good to go. Put 105,000 pounds on this.
That's a lot of air.
No, I mean weight. 105,000 pounds of weight. Got 105 PSI in it. 105. That's what I like to run in these 22.5s, and we're good. No air, no leak. So, just to double check. I mean, this is a pretty heavy soapy water solution. I don't see anything leaking, so we're good. Just like that, we're ready to go to work again.
So can we now have our holiday weekend?
Yeah, now I'm happy. I'm happy because the truck's good. Look at that. Look how big that is. I got pretty big sausage fingers. Look how big that is. I can't believe it.
You almost want to put it in a giveaway.
I just leave it here so I get another flat tire.
You can do that too.
Yes, we'll do a giveaway. It's no better than the cam bearings in a certain guy's red truck that he gave away. Sees the motor up.
Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. You see the drippy, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car and the giddy up. Secure the bag, yeah, I get the bus. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. You see the drippy, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car and the giddy up.